Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is Sean and I have a new anniversary review and ranking for you. It is the 25th anniversary of Load by Metallica, but before I begin, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do rock and metal reviews, rankings, and more. So I'm going to be doing this a little differently this time. Not really a proper review like I do, with the whole background and all that. I'm going to be doing a song ranking. So it's a long album, 14 songs. The album is like an hour and 20 minutes. But I'm going to rank the songs from the worst to the best, just like I do normal rankings. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to jump right into it. Coming in at number 14 is the song Ronnie. And this is a song I didn't like that much at all. The intro riff is just simple. It's not very interesting. The song is kind of boring and not really too memorable. Coming in number 13 is Hero of the Day. Another song I don't like that much. It was released as a single. The main riff is very simple. The vocals are not very interesting. The only part I do like is like a heavy part that comes in like after about like 2 minutes, but it kind of like takes too long to just like get to that part. And that's why this song I don't really like that well. Coming in at number 12 is Until It Sleeps, and this was their lead single, and they had this music video. It was very strange. The guys cut their hair. Lars Ulrich had like this weird like black eyeliner, and it's just not a really great song. I mean, it has like clean guitar. It's not really heavy. It's not really a ballad. It just wasn't an interesting song, and probably wasn't a good idea to be a lead single for this album. Coming in number 11 is Poor Twisted Me, and this one is kind of boring. It starts out slow. The riff is okay. It's a little like a bluesy riff. I mean, I do like how they have like the two guitars working together. You know, James does have like a deeper vocal style. Like that's okay. It's slow. It's like grungy, but the song doesn't really go anywhere. It's a little boring, and that's about it. The guitar solo is like okay, but that's about it. And coming in at number 10 is King Nothing. Now, this is where the songs like start to get like okay. Now, it's an okay song. I like the bass intro. You know, I like how they use it to build up to like the main riff, which is pretty good. It's kind of a heavy song. It moves at a decent pace. You know, not too slow, not too fast. You know, there's a pretty cool guitar solo on it. So again, like the songs from here on in are like okay, and they start to get better. Coming in at number 9 is 2x4. Now it's a decent song. It's a slow song. It's kind of heavy, kind of grungy, almost reminiscent of like an Alice in Chains song. Like most of the album, it does use like that like wah-wah effect like a lot, and almost like too much, and it's kind of overbearing at times. Otherwise, the song would be ranked much higher, but it's an okay song. Coming in at number 8 is Ain't My Bitch, and this is again an okay song. Not really memorable. It's not that heavy. It's the opening track, and not really a great way to open a Metallica album. You know, Metallica likes to open their albums with like a real banger, and this is really like not a great song as an opener. The song doesn't really go anywhere, but the riff is pretty good, and that's why I have it at number 8. At number 7, I have The Cure, and it's a good song. I like the intro riff. You know, James starts speaking like a spoken word intro. It's pretty cool. Kind of a different sounding song. A lot of cool guitar riffs in the song. Guitar solo is pretty good. So yeah, again, like it starts to get pretty good now. Coming in at number 6 is the Outlaw Torn, and I like this song. So I think the songs from here on in are pretty good songs. It's the closer. It's 10 minutes long. It's heavy. It's grungy. Not very fast. It's a slow-moving song, but it's very atmospheric. A lot of like pretty cool parts. You know, a lot of like different things going on. The guitars sound good. You hear the bass. The bass sounds really good. It does feel a little slow at times, but you know, there's a lot going on. You know, you listen to a lot of pretty cool like leads and guitar licks and things like that. Really cool lead guitar part in the breakdown, and the guitar solo is pretty good. Coming in at number 5 is The Thorn Within, and this is another song. It's a little heavier than the others. Starts out with some cool distorted guitars. It's a little kind of slow. It's almost kind of doomy. I like the riff like right before the first verse, and it's a decent song. The slower parts do feel a little boring at times, but it's a good song. It has pretty good like rhythm to it. Now at number 4 is a different type of song called Mama Said. Basically Metallica doing like country music, and you'd probably think I'd have this ranked like all the way at the bottom, but I like the song. It's a pretty good ballad. James's voice really fits this style of music. And as a ballad, I like it better than Nothing Else Matters. I mean, from the Black Album. Has some pretty cool like guitar fills that are kind of like that like country music style. Really nice lyrics, really well written, and it's a really good ballad. So I like these songs. Coming in number 3 is The House That Jack Built. It's a good song. It's slow. It's doomy. Another like grungy song. Reminds you of like Alice in Chains again. Probably has one of the best riffs like in the section before the first verse. You know, it's really cool. Has like this slow moving, gets a little heavier. Has like this slow gallop during the verse. That's pretty cool. Really cool lead guitar fills. You hear them like throughout the song. The chorus is very memorable, and this is a really good song. At number 2, I have Bleeding Me, another cool song. It's a long song. It's over 8 minutes, but if you listen closely, you hear some like keyboard sounds. They're very low, but I like that a lot. It's something that Metallica, I don't think they've ever done it, or maybe they have, but they're really mixed really low. It's kind of like listening to like a classic rock song, like from like the 70s almost, but with like a 90s music feel. You know, it's a little grungy, a little psychedelic. The heavy guitars are there, but they're not like too heavy. They don't overpower the song. I really like the bass sound in this one. It has really nice sound. The song does kind of get like heavier as it progresses. James has some pretty cool vocal effects. So this is my number 2 pick, but it's not my favorite song on the album. And my favorite song is kind of a deep cut, one nobody talks about a lot, and that's Wasting My Hate. And I like it. It's just kind of like the heaviest song, and maybe like the closest it is to their like metal or thrash roots. This song probably could have been on the Black Album, like as an extra track. It kind of like fits that style a little bit. You know, maybe if they played like a little faster, turned up the distortion a little bit, it would have sounded like perfectly on that album. But the song, it's a hidden gem. You know, people don't talk about it. It's underrated. It's, you know, one of those songs is a little faster, a little heavier, but it doesn't like move, like it doesn't like sound out of place. It still keeps with the tone of the entire album. Has really nice groove to it, and that's my number 1, Wasting My Hate. So comment below, what do you think? What are some of your favorite songs from the Load album? And let's get a conversation going. I'm doing this video as an anniversary, and I am doing it late because I'm recording this on the 22nd of June, and the anniversary, I think it's June 4th. So I am late because I was busy with my top 50 at that time. It's an okay album. It just has a lot of weak tracks, but there are a few gems in it. That's it. Let me know what you think. This week, I'm still working on my Halloween ranking. I may or may not get it done this week. But I do have some other like interesting topics that I'm thinking of doing for tomorrow and Wednesday, or today's Tuesday, for Wednesday and Thursday. So let me see how the week goes. Thanks for watching. Check out my in-video links. I'll be posting a few other of my recent videos. See you in the next one.